one of these guys called Terry, and he had his latest innovation, a new surfboard, new design. He had to get it to his test pilot, the hottest surfer of the day, a guy called Young Nat. So he's got his board and taken it on board his trusty boat named Moana, and starts making his way up Pittwater towards the Wagstaff where young Nat lived. So he's heading up towards Pittwater, and he sees something strange around the shoreline of Watline Island, and it seems like the water's getting dragged out to sea by some invisible force. What Terry didn't know was that a little over an hour before that, there was an earthquake off the coast of New Zealand. And as he's looking for answers, he looks out to sea through the windscreen of Moana and sees this monster wave coming at him, 6 metres high and coming directly for him. So he knows there's no decision to be made, just full throttle, up and over the back. So he puts Moana into full throttle. She starts to pick up speed and gets onto a plane. Up the wave she goes and over the back of the wave and crashes back down to safety on the other side. So Terry breathes a sigh of relief, but it's cut short when he looks through the windscreen. 12 metres, double the size of the last one. So Moana's still in full throttle, starts to pick up speed again, gets up onto a plane, starts going up the face of this next wave, up and up and up and up, straining, the motor's straining under the force of gravity, trying to pull her back down. She gets to the lip, launches off the lip, takes air as she crashes back down to the other side to safety once more. Fearing the worst, Terry's adrenaline is just absolutely pumping as hard as he's ever known it by this stage. And he looks through the windscreen and he's a little puzzled. He can't see any sky. Until he realises that's because he can't see the top of the next wave. So he's full throttle again, starting to pick up speed. Moana starts to make her way up the face of the wave. Starts going up and it's almost like slow motion just due to the sheer size of this monster wave. So she's going up and all of a sudden Terry realises there's a shadow cast over the boat. And being the consummate waterman that he was, he realised there was only one course of action to take. He grabbed the surfboard, leapt off the back of the boat, deftly landing to his feet and starts making his way down the face of this wave. Faster and faster, faster and faster, he accelerates down and across the face of this wave. And he's lining up the mouth of Brisbane waters and nails it straight into the channel and manages to push his way around into the Bay of Wagstaff, where the wave dissipated somewhat. Meanwhile, Edelons is taken out by the massive surge of water that comes behind him. So he gets thrown mercilessly onto the shoreline. But Terry survives. And he picks himself up, shakes himself, and completely dishevelled and disorientated. He can only think of one thing, to get to higher ground. So he looks around. And he sees a staircase, so he scrambles up the staircase, struggling up, breathless. He's just getting to the top of the staircase. And he gets up and there's a doorway at the door there, and he just realises, by some miraculous coincidence, he's at the back door of young Nat's place. So he's banging on the door, bang, bang, bang. And young Nat opens the door and takes one step back and goes, "Man, what happened to you?" Terry by the stage is just absolutely breathless, and he gathers himself and he goes, "Mate, this surfboard, this 3-fin surfboard is going to change the face of surfing as we know it.